Hey guys, and welcome to a very special video. So today we're playing a game called Wildlife on Film, and it's a really cool game that is by Five Line Studios, and it's currently available through the studio's Patreon, but it's planned to be releasing on Game Jolt soon, and possibly, if it does well enough, on Steam as well. And this is a really cool game, and I wanted to do a spotlight on it because it is such a cool game. And basically the concept of it is that you're a wildlife photographer trying to film, or I guess photographer, videographer probably would be a better word. You're a wildlife videographer who's trying to film a documentary, and you can go to a variety of locations. There's 2 in the game right now, and there's more that will be added. And you have to try and film the animals there, and you have to try and catch like different actions or such not, and you have to kind of figure out their patterns to know where to put your cameras, and it's really cool. You'll see more of that as we play, but it is a super fun game right now. Like I said, it is available through their Patreon, but it's planned to be releasing on Game Jolt pretty soon here, so keep your eyes out for that. I'll keep you guys updated on it. But let's go ahead and we'll jump in, and I'll hit play game, and I'll show you a little bit more of how it works. So right now, I think there's 5 locations listed, and 2 of them available for play. So there's the Northern Australian Woods, the South Dakota Badlands, which is, as you can see, it says coming soon, African Savanna, also coming soon, Amazon Rainforest, also coming soon, and the Sonoran Desert, which is what we'll be playing today, and there's no more right now. I don't know if there will be more in the future or not, but for now, this is what's in the game. And so we're going to go ahead and do the Sonoran Desert, because that one's actually, I wanted to try this one because this is actually pretty close to where I live. It's a few states over, and if you guys want at some point too, we can come back if you like this game, and we can do one in Australia, or we can just keep doing more wherever you guys want, and I can show off these other maps once they are added. So, but yeah, the Sonoran Desert we'll go ahead and place, but first of all it says, the Sonoran Desert is a desert located in the southwestern United States and is the home to many interesting creatures like the greater Roadrunner and Gila monster. Unlike most deserts, many plants thrive in the Sonoran Desert's arid climate. So the Sonoran Desert, I believe, is in, I want to say Arizona? It's not that far. It's like, if it's in Arizona, it's one state over, but it's pretty close, and it kind of extends into the Mojave Desert, which is where I live. There's this whole desert area, and this is one region of it, and I live in another. So with that said, let's go ahead and play. Now, it's going to load here. And generally the first thing you want to do is, basically you'll see we have a time limit, and you can see right now it's the 1st, now the 2nd of 2017, so we got to hop to this. But the first thing you really want to do is send out some scouting teams and kind of try and use these to figure out where there might be animal nests. And if you happen to find a nest, oh, that's good. That's exactly what we want to see. So, all right, I don't see... All right, there we go. This is good. This is good. I don't see a lot of other animals. Oh, there's a Roadrunner right there. Okay, perfect. So before we get into this, I'm going to go ahead and do this. It'll pause. And let's look at our animals. So we've actually got some good action setting up right here. And we'll want to put down a camera right away. So we have, first of all, you can see we had a Roadrunner. And that's the greater Roadrunner. I cannot for the life of me pronunciate that. So sorry, guys. But these long-legged birds feed on small animals, including small birds, lizards, and snakes. Due to the speed of these animals, most predators will not bother, but still predators like coyotes will hunt roadrunners if given the chance. Hence the origin of Looney Tunes. We also have collared lizards. We don't see these guys. You haven't seen them yet. Common collared lizard. These small lizards hunt bugs found around the border of the rocky areas of the Sonoran. Collared lizards are able to run on their back legs. This allows them to evade most predators, though these lizards are a favorite food of the greater Roadrunner. So there might be a population of them living around some of the rockier areas you can see. There might be some living there, and that'll be good because then our little Roadrunner here could potentially go and get some food from them. So there's also the Gila monster. These large venomous lizards only eat a few times a year, coming out to feast on bird and reptile eggs. And there's also the coyote. So the coyote... coyotes are very Coyotes are very opportunistic predators that will feed on almost anything, though its primary prey item consists of small lizards and birds. We do have coyotes where I live. I think we have, well, I don't know if we have Gila monsters, but we've got lizards, and I think we have roadrunners out here. And then there are bedding areas, so that red area with the Z's around it is where the coyote is going to be bedding down and sleeping. And they'll always come back to their bedding area unless dead, and they usually won't go too far. So because we found a coyote bedding area, we know this coyote is going to be sticking around in the area, and that's very, very good. Definitely something we want to see. Carcasses are where an animal has died, and that's where predators will go to eat. Pardon me. All right, so you can see here there's different states here. So resting, eating, and drinking are all actions you really don't want to catch on camera because they're not all that interesting. And even if you watch like an animal documentary, you're probably not going to see too much of them eating. Well, if there's carnivores, you might, because like you might have a wolf pack showing their dominance over a carcass or whatnot. But you don't tend to see too much of them eating, drinking, or resting. You'll see maybe a few seconds of that every now and then in a documentary. But foraging, fleeing, hunting, and killing prey are all something that's going to be very interesting and definitely something that we want to catch on camera if we can. And so you want to try and increase your action and not increase your dullness. That'll affect your rating. You're trying to film a 5-star documentary. You can also turn cameras on and off. And if you leave it on for more than 30 seconds, the camera will start beeping, blinking, and dullness will start to be added to the rating, and that'll make it go down. So you don't want to leave your cameras on all the time. Your rating is displayed in the bottom right. If these stars start going darker, that's how much rating you're getting, and the amount of rating you're getting is going to influence how much money you get to be able to put down more cameras. And then, of course, dullness is the opposite of action and will hurt your rating. So basically, I'm kind of summarizing this. If you guys want to read the whole thing, you can pause the video. I'm just giving you the quick rundown of how this works. The rating, okay, that's where we're at. The deadline, you can view that by hovering over the calendar. So I believe it's the 1st of January 2019, if I'm remembering right. And then you can fast forward or pause as needed. So we maybe should have paused in the beginning to place our scouting trips. Video cameras are used to actually film. They're pretty expensive. You can rotate it. Trail cameras will just monitor where the animals are, so that's how we're able to see where the coyote is, where the Roadrunner is. And a scouting team will look for bedding areas or carcasses, and they are cheap and cover a large area. Income is how much money you earn at the end of the month, because it is monthly. The default amount is 600, but it increases by 50 every time your rating increases by a star. So that's the gist of how things work. With that said, I'm gonna actually pause, and we'll put in this camera. And I'm gonna rotate that, and I kind of want to I'm gonna put it right here. Because if you look at these guys, this coyote's getting a drink. The Roadrunner's just standing around being a normal Roadrunner. But I bet they're going to start chasing each other here. Well, the Roadrunner's not going to chase the coyote. The coyote's probably going to go after this Roadrunner after he finishes getting a drink. And you can see the coyote is getting a drink. Well, water's hard to find in the desert, so having a coyote bed right next to our coyote den, I guess it would be, or I don't actually know if coyotes use dens outside of pups, but an area where the coyote's been hanging out right by the water is excellent because animals will have to come near there to get a drink. The other thing I'm going to do is put a scout team down here because we want to try and figure out where that Roadrunner's bed area is. And we'll try and figure that out. Now, that has expended our budget, so we're going to be working mostly with this one camera here for the start of the documentary. So let's go ahead and get started. You can press spacebar, that's how I'm toggling this on and off. Oop, there's a lizard coming in there, so we might see the Roadrunner go after him, so he's going to go get a drink as well. But I generally keep this on, because otherwise it just shows the animals' pictures. And, oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. We want to film this. Oh, and he's left. So I think that might be the Roadrunners. Okay, so we don't want to leave it filming for that. This might be where the Roadrunner lives. Yes! So we might actually be able to get some good footage. Oh, he's eaten, so we want to turn that off because that will increase dullness. Oh, he's hunting and killing prey, and we missed it. Darn. But that's actually the Roadrunner's home, and so the coyote can't actually catch him if he gets back to his home. So this could be a good spot to set up some cameras and hopefully get to see some action here pretty soon. Now, our coyote is sleeping over there, and so that's not going to do too much. And we're 2 months in, which is not terrible. We need enough income to put in another camera, and there we go. We have it already. So let's go ahead and put this in. I'm not going to pause it yet. Hopefully we don't end up paying for that. And I'm gonna put another camera there because then we'll have a good area here. So if they do start hunting, if the coyote starts hunting and chasing the Roadrunner again, we should be able to catch that on camera. Now, Coyote's getting a drink, Roadrunner is asleep, so we might see this Coyote afterwards. Oop, that's good to see, too. We've got a Gila monster that's out foraging. But we might see this Coyote. I'm not going to film this because we have our Roadrunner sleeping. Oh, apparently not. He's tired. So we'll probably put some stuff up above where we saw that Gila monster come from, too, because he's going to probably end up going and foraging around here, perhaps. Alright, are we gonna see this Coyote come after the Roadrunner? That's what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna actually pause this momentarily, and we'll put in another trail camera. I'm just gonna stick that right up here, because this is where we saw that Gila monster come from, and I'll probably put a scout team right about here. So the darker areas are rockier patches. Alright, here we go. And yeah, we got a lizard area up there, but I don't see a Gila monster one, at least yet. So, but we do know there's a lizard up there, and so that'll be good news because our Roadrunner might go up there to do some hunting. Alright. He's gonna eat, the Roadrunner is gonna eat, it looks like. I don't think he killed the Gila monster or anything, he's just finishing up. Yeah, no, there goes the Gila monster. Our Coyote is still asleep, and the reason I'm choosing not to film these guys while they're sleeping is because if you have a sleeping animal in the range of the camera, then that's going to increase dullness quite a lot, and you don't want that to happen. It's worth waiting just a little bit extra if it means you can get more action in your shots. These first few months are just going to be setting up, basically. We just got our monthly income, so that actually we don't have enough for a new camera this time. Alright. Man, they're just sleeping. They're just sleeping quite a lot. Sometimes, and this can be a little bit dependent on the run, too, because sometimes you'll get a really good run, sometimes you'll have a hard time even finding the animals, and things can change even through the course of one playthrough, so there is some randomness involved, and that's kind of how it is in real life, too. But let's see here. So they're both getting a drink. We got a lizard coming back up there. And we should be able to get another camera pretty soon. And I'll probably put a camera up above the camera on the left-hand side there, because that whole area is where we might be seeing chases happen. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll pause this momentarily. Nobody's hunting or anything yet. Let's rotate this around. And we can't actually put it there. What we can possibly do is put it like this, yeah. And so that'll get us some pretty good coverage up here. And that way, if they do come up that way, it'll be pretty good. I'm going to save our money because hopefully then next time we can get another camera. I'm really hoping these guys will start having a chase here pretty soon. They just keep not being in the right place at the right time. You also, I think, get a bonus if you manage to film all the species and areas, so we definitely want to try and catch the others if we can at some point. Alright, we got lizard and Gila monster up there, so they'll probably be worth filming at some point as well. Alright, just gotta keep an eye on them. Oh, here we go. So we want to turn our cameras on, and you should see, and he's gone back. So, very, very short chase there. I'm actually going to turn that off, and I don't think that got us too much rating, unfortunately. Sometimes it takes a bit for it to start off. This guy's still hiding, but we'll see if we can. Hopefully he'll come a little further out at some point, and it might be worth checking at some point. Ooh, okay, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put a camera, actually, right up in this area, because we might catch some action up there. And we'll just see. That's a little bit of a chance on my part, but we'll see. So if these guys start chasing, then we definitely want to make sure we get the jump on that if we can. But for now, Coyote's sleeping on the riverbank, it looks like. Alright, Gila monster's out wandering off somewhere. I don't really know where he's going, but we won't be seeing him for much longer. He's going to disappear there. Yep, he's going out of our sight here. Oh, this guy's hunting. And we might see him pass into here. There we go. Nope. And he's gone now. We might see him come try and get this lizard. which would be good news for us. The lizard's sleeping right now. Nope, he's just coming back. So we might see them meet up in this area here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a trail camera here so that we can monitor, and then hopefully soon here. I'm not doing as well this time. We got to get this on camera. Okay, let's film that. And there, you can see we're starting to get just a little bit of interest. Oh, what? It went away though again. We must have caught something that wasn't very good in there too. Yeah, he must have, because he's back at his nest, maybe that's not very interesting, even though it's showing that he's hiding, or he's fleeing. So we just got to catch the chase scenes, really, because it went up and then it went back down. Alright, so hopefully we'll catch some hunting in here at some point too, and this trail cam will help us figure out where that might happen. Okay, Mr. Coyote, are you going to wake up and come after this guy? Probably not. Maybe, we just got to be ready. We don't want to catch him sleeping, but if he wakes up, we definitely want to get that. Man, this is a lot slower. I had around, one of the ones I played off camera, I got to 5 stars within my first year pretty much. So it really just does depend on the round too and what the animals decide to do, which is probably pretty accurate to real life. I mean, I've never filmed a nature documentary myself, but I imagine that's probably what it's like. And even trying to film the robins last year, that was interesting. They never quite seemed to cooperate with what you wanted them to do. And that's kind of just how animals are. So let's see here. I'm not going to film anybody up here just yet. Oh, and we got more income, so let's pause, and I'm going to put in another camera up here. I'm going to rotate it. And see, maybe we can put that here. And then what I want to do is I'll put in another trail camera up here, and then we can see, oh my goodness, there's another Roadrunner up there, and a dead lizard, so that could be something that could be pretty important. Alright, Mr. Coyote, are you gonna go on the hunt again? I sure hope so. Although he's probably not going to catch that Roadrunner unless that Roadrunner happens to wander off up to the left there, and then the Coyote can cut him off, because otherwise he's just going to go scooting back to his nest. So, alright. Gotta keep an eye on things here. So I didn't know we had a kill up there. That's something we definitely want to keep an eye on, because I think our scout teams must have just missed some of those locations. I didn't put them everywhere. I put them in more of the flatter areas. But sometimes you do see animals in the rocks too, so I should probably have done that. Alright, this guy's wandering off that way. I'm not going to buy anything this month. Gosh, we really got to step up the action. But yeah, don't worry, you guys. If you like this game, we can definitely come back and play it again. I will do more, and hopefully we can have a round that goes, oh, we gotta catch this. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Quickly turn those off. And we did get a little bit of rating increase from that. We just gotta be real careful about doing that. Alright. Just keep an eye on these guys. We can get a little rating increase if we keep doing that. But yeah, if you guys like this game, we can come back and try it again, that's for sure. We don't have to play it just once if you guys do like it. And we can try out the Australia one too. We can try out the others as those come out. And hopefully do a little bit better than this time. Alright, I'm going to pause again, because what I want to do is, now that we know we have a Roadrunner up here, I'm going to put in another camera right in this area, because if we have a chase, I predict it'll happen somewhere in there. So let's go ahead and we'll keep watching. Oh, and maybe we will. I think he's just going to eat, though. Yep, he's eaten. Is he going to chase that other lizard, too? The lizard's getting some water. But the Roadrunner is getting some food. So he might decide he's not hungry. Oh, this guy's going to hunt. And we want to catch that if we can. He's going to go out of the range there, but he might come into this range a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. But he decided he was going to go back. Hopefully he'll go all the way up there, though, because then we might get to see some action with our Coyote friend as well. And as you can see, we definitely got some rating from that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, he's back, and we got to stop immediately. We don't want to leave the camera running once he's back at his nest. There we go. I'm getting the hang of that a little bit more. I'm going to pause this again, and what we'll do is we'll put a trail camera here so we can track what's going on in that area, and that'll help us get a better idea of where we might want to put our cameras, because we'll be putting more cameras up there as well. Are we going to see another chase or not? Probably not just yet. But yeah, I tend to keep the spacebar pushed for a lot of this. I tend to rely quite heavily on that, because that'll tend to help. Oh, this guy's hunting. I want to catch some of him, and then I'm going to stop now that he's leaving. Oh, he made the kill off camera too. Darn it, I didn't realize there was one so close. That was unfortunate. All right, that guy is going to go off a little ways. We can catch just a little bit of him there. I didn't know there was one down there. Well, hopefully he'll finish that one pretty fast and go back up to deal with some of these lizards up here. And we've got another camera. What I think I'm going to do is probably stick that camera right in here. And in fact, hopefully we will now see this Roadrunner who's getting a drink down here start to come chase this lizard who's eating. Oh, maybe. There goes our Gila monster too. Hopefully we can catch him in the camera a little bit, because I think you get better ratings if you manage to film all the animals. I'm just going to film them a little bit. Let's see. Do we get interest? Oh, okay. I'm turning this on because we can see he's running. And we're probably going to miss the kill. No! Well, at least we still got some of it on camera, at least. And got a little bit of rating from that. So we are upping it slowly. This is a very slow game, too, compared to some of the ones that I've seen. It really, again, just does depend on what you happen to roll that round. And this round, it does seem like we didn't quite roll as much drama right away. I've seen rounds go a lot faster than this and have a lot more action in them. It really just completely depends on the individual one. So, and that, again, just like real life, sometimes the animals decide to cooperate and do something cool, and sometimes they decide they just want to sit there and sleep when you're filming them and then do cool things when you're not around. So, but hopefully we will get some more action with our Coyote and our Roadrunner over here as well. And hopefully we'll see that Roadrunner that probably just made a kill off camera start to come back and hunt that lizard that's up at the top. Or this Roadrunner that's down here, maybe we'll see him try and go hunting up there, because he did make a kill down here and finished it off. Oh, let's get cameras on our Coyote. Oh, and he's running. And okay, so the second you see the Coyote break off, you want to turn off the camera, because that means he's back to his den. Oh, and we have enough place for another camera. So I'm going to actually put that right here, I think. And we'll go ahead and continue on. All right, he's still hiding. But yeah, I think we're just about to our first star here. Just about getting there. And hopefully we will see some more of our animals doing cool things here in a little bit. I'm hoping we'll get to see more action with this lizard up to the top here. And we might see, because, I should have put a camera up there, because we now have a lizard coming down from the top who might lure this Roadrunner on the right over here to run up past that Coyote and end up getting into a big chase with him. So the next camera we can afford, we're going to, here we go. Oh, he's hunting. He's hunting. All right, and we're going to see this all off camera, aren't we? Oh, no. But maybe that'll force him to have to make trips up there for food. Oh, and the lizard just barely got away. So hopefully we'll see him come down again and we can catch more of that on camera, because that'll be pretty interesting if we can, and that'll help us out quite a lot, I think. This guy is foraging, so we'll try and catch some of that on camera, because that is a little bit interesting as well. People like to see that just a little bit. Let's put this one on and see if we can catch him coming through here. A little bit, yep. All right, and I think that is up to our first star now. So hopefully we'll be able to earn enough. Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah, that is our first star. So I'm actually going to pause this here. I'm going to put in another camera up here. Oh, and we can do that right like this, and hopefully that'll help us catch some more of, we got to catch this guy. Oh, and now he's eaten, so we don't want to keep doing that. But hopefully we'll catch some more footage of these guys on the right here. And what I'm hoping we'll get is the Roadrunner to go up and chase the lizard, and then get get caught by the coyote on the way back, perhaps. Because that'd be pretty interesting. Oh, he's gonna chase. Oh, we got a chase going on, you guys. Oh, look at how fast look how fast that boosted our rating. Because that's something that people like to see. So we're definitely seeing things that are making our Roadrunner friend go up towards the coyote here, and that's very good news, because that's definitely something we want to see. We want to see him taking more risks and ending up nearer the coyote, so that if the coyote's going to chase him, he might actually have a chance of catching him. All right, I'm going to pause, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another camera. I'm focusing almost exclusively on putting these video cameras in at this point, and we'll put in another one up there so that hopefully we can have it covered if we do end up seeing, coyote's hunting. All right. Oh, and there we go. This guy is going to be scavenging here, so we'll get to see some of that, or at least searching for food. There we go. Oh man, time is running out, but we're getting close. We're getting closer, that's for sure. All right, this guy is kind of just waiting there, but I think he might be on a nest. So, okay, Roadrunner just went off on the left there. And we might... Okay, he's getting some water. Oh, our Roadrunner here is possibly... We'll see. We'll see if after he gets a drink here, if he's going to go up and try to hunt. Because he might. And that'd be good for us. We are definitely running out of time. Alright, we don't have enough for anything more there. I'm just going to wait. Oh, we got a lizard coming in right here who might end up running right up. Oh, he's right by the Roadrunner. Oh, buddy, watch out. You're going to be in some trouble. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, he's just going back to bed. Oh, that lizard lucked out. That lizard lucked out. Oh, my goodness. I guess maybe he didn't have a home there. He was just kind of hunkered down. I mean, maybe we should have filmed him a little bit more. Oh, now he's eaten, so we don't want to keep filming. Oh, we might see some with this Roadrunner over here, possibly. Yes. Okay, oh, we're going to see a chase up here, I bet, but I think it's going to go right off camera. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll get to see it on this camera. All right, here we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, I shouldn't have turned it off. There we go. I thought he was going to get back to his home, but he just missed it. Okay, we'll keep filming that. There we go. He's leaving now. So I think I kind of messed that up a little bit. I'm actually going to pause it again. And what I'm going to do is put in another camera up here. Actually, let's turn that like this probably, because then if a chase goes up that way, we'll be able to see it. All right, and I'm going to keep a careful eye on these guys because we might see something happen here. All right, he's leaving. You going to go chase him, Roadrunner? You going to get him? Yes, we've got a chase. This is exactly what I want to see. All right, let's see here. He's running. Okay, nope, that's not happening. All right. We got a little bit of benefit from that. But I think... So we're getting into our third star. We're definitely running out of time. I was hoping the coyote would wake up and get involved in that whole thing, but maybe not. Although we do have the Roadrunner here. Okay. We got some more monthly income. I'm going to put a camera down here. It's always a good idea to pause for this kind of thing. So that you're not missing out on something big here. All right. I think we just got to keep an eye. Oh, here comes the coyote. Here comes the coyote. All right, he's leaving. There we go. Did we lose some for that? Oh, I think that ended up doing more harm than good. Okay, this guy went to eat there. Oh, he is hunting. Definitely want to catch him on camera here. That's generating some interest. Oh, and this guy's hunting. I'm going to turn this on. Turn that off. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is it. All right. This should be off. Oh, and we caught him killing prey, too. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to manage multiple cameras at once. My goodness. All right. There we go. Oh, and time to turn both of them off. I turned that off. I turned the one off kind of early. Oh, we're up to 3 stars. Yes. I turned the one off kind of early because I didn't want it to go too long. Oh my goodness. Okay, this could be big. This could be big because we could see the coyote go after him. Right now the coyote's sleeping, but if he wakes up and decides he wants a Roadrunner meal, I'm not sure that Roadrunner is going to be able to get away this time. Oh, coyote's awake and getting a drink. Are we going to see him go after the Roadrunner? Maybe. We're running out of time. We just got about a month left. Alright, oh man, oh, I don't think we're gonna see it, you guys. Oh, he's going home. Aw, man. I was hoping we'd get some real good action here. And the coyote went back to sleep. Man, you missed your opportunity, Coyote. Oh, goodness. Alright, it's hard to keep an eye on everything, too, because we've had, like, the Gila monster wandering through on the left there. We've got a lot of things happening, and sometimes having to have interest in multiple places. I'm going to put in one last camera here, and we'll see if we can catch anything else on that, just like this. There we go, and let's go ahead and start again. And we'll see. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on what everybody's doing here. Are we going to see a last Coyote and Roadrunner conflict? I don't think we are. Probably not. We've only got like 2 weeks left of this in-game, that is. Alright, oh, he's checking for food. We want to catch that on camera if we can. Oh, and now he's eating, so we got to get the cameras off. People like watching him catch food. They don't like seeing him eat. Or see him look for food. They don't like seeing him actually eat, according to this. But we shall see. Oh, and they were out of time. Okay. Darn, I was hoping we'd get to see some cool Coyote Roadrunner action there at the end. So we got 102 action, 18 dullness, 4 out of 4 species in 23 minutes, so 6 of 10. It wasn't terrible. It could have been better, though. So yeah, so that's the basics of wildlife on film, and that was a fairly average round. You can have them go a lot more dramatically in either direction than this. So definitely let me know if you guys like this game. If you want to see more, we could always go ahead and do one in Australia. We could check out the other regions as those come out, or we could go back to the Sonoran Desert, whatever you guys want to see. So definitely let me know what you think about this game, and make sure to check it out. I'll put a link to the Patreon in the video description, and I'm sure they will announce on there when it has come out on Game Jolt, and if I end up doing another video on it, which hopefully I'll do at least one more, then I will also let you guys know when it's up on Game Jolt too. So anyway, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.